Welcome back, and let me say thanks so much to the Equiana Society. Well, as promised, I have a herbalist here in the studio with me. His name is Didas. And, you know, if you go to Brixton, just ask anybody for him and you will find him. So he's here with us in studio to tell us all about the herbs that he's been selling down there in Brixton. Now, Didas, I just want to say welcome to Caribbean Gateway.
Thank you for having me.
And, you know, thank you so much for coming in.
You're welcome.
You know, because as I said, people have been asking, you know, nowadays there's so much health problems. And, you know, they're just craving to get information, you know, about health. You know, how they can cure certain illness. You know, a lot of people don't love medication, you know, so they prefer to go you know, go on herbs.
Definitely.
Now, when did you decide that you wanted to start going into herbs? Was there something that triggered you to
I think so. Yeah, I think so. You know, most of the time we people find ourselves doing something that it was even crossing mind in the first place. But you end up in it and you say, oh, why am I doing in this thing? But sometimes you've been choosing and you didn't know.
Yeah,
You see? Because back home, you know, we are Jamaicans, we always used to drink herbs and know a bit about herbs. So when I come to this country and been here for a while now, I realize there is a market for herbs. You see? And when I go around, I've seen much people selling our own Jamaican herbs. So I decided to say, you know what, I'm going to start. Then I start very small. One person said to me, could you bring me some herb? And that's how I begin.
Ah. Okay, so you went to Jamaica and they asked you to take back some for them?
No, I was here.
Okay.
But because I was doing the import.
Okay.
So the person asked me to bring some herbs for him. Apparently some soursop leaf.
Oh.
And from there, that's how it began.
Okay. And the soursop leaf, you know, because, I mean, look how many soursop trees we have back home. And nobody knew, you know, the benefits of soursop juice. What are some of the benefits of the soursop leaf?
Okay. Well, soursop now is one of those main drinks that everybody's craving for. Because soursop leaf is a thing that people use for nervous problem. And they use it like for back pain. It's a very good bush for back pain.
Okay.
So if you suffer from back pain, soursop leaf is a brilliant herb for you to drink. You just put it on the fire and boil it for 20 minutes. And then you have that to drink. And soursop leaf is also a bush for the kidney. It helps with the kidney. You understand? And it's also help with the pain.
Okay.
You understand what I mean? So, and you know, people use it to treat or to fight against tumor and cancer and those things.
Okay.
It's one of those main herbs that people always use for that.
But you know what I noticed that I mean, as you know, in Jamaica we have so much soursop trees and the leaves, and some people really didn't know anything about it until I don't know how the news broke. I remember this lady, she had cancer. I remember she was even showing her dress that she had prepared to bury in and everything. I don't know if you remember that.
I heard that story,
right?
yes.
And she and her husband decided that she was going to use the soursop leaf and plus the drink.
Yes.
And that's what she did, and she was cured. Now, as I said, we have so much, and you know, we just didn't know that, you know, those things work. But at the moment, you know, that modern medicine is fighting against herbs. You know, what do you think about that?
I think that the good will always fight, the bad will always fight against the good. I don't know what they are promoting these days, if they want people to be alive or they want people to die. Because I know that everybody's life is important to them as much as it's important to the other person.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are. Everybody's life is important to them as the richest person. So if a person wants to see another man die, why do you want to live? And if these are the things that will help them, why are you fighting against it?
Yes.
You should be free this thing up and let them get what they want. Because you can talk about humanity and spreading love and all of those things, and then the thing that will give people life, you are against it.
Yes.
So obviously I don't support that. You see?
No, you know, some of these herbs that you do, because I came down to your stall and I've seen so much. I think you said that they are from Jamaica. So is it just, you just sell herbs from Jamaica?
Yes.
One of the reasons why?
I think the reason is As a Jamaican, there's a lot of herb is already in the world that everybody knew about. But our own Jamaican herb, not much people know about it because it's national to us, but we want to make it become international.
Yes, yes, yes.
Because majority of the time a person would come and they would ask for a certain herb, and I would say to them, no, that's not a Jamaican herb. Then I would ask them, what you want to do? And they say such thing. I said, well, we have herbs equivalent to that.
Yes, yes, yes.
You don't have it, but I can give it to you and you can go and try it. And all the other herbs from maybe all parts of the world are being represented by some other people. Say, for instance, China then, or another country, right? And you go to the Chinese man to get herb. The Chinese man already have his herb.
Yes, yes, yes.
But here we are, we have the same thing that can do the same thing. So why not one of us get it and represent our own people too?
Our own stuff.
Yes,
yes.
so that's what I'm doing.
Now, I just want to say to our viewers, whatever we discuss here today, it's not our views, all right? So if you want to take herbs, make certain that you get in touch with your doctor before you go ahead and take the herbs. All right, Didas, let me come back to you now. What are some of the common problems that people come to you about?
Yeah, some of the main problem these days is diabetes.
Number one.
Number one, high blood pressure, arthritis, lupus, and prostate problems, you know, headache, migraine, you know, circulation problems, heart problems. There's so many to go on.
Oh my.
It's like everybody got a different problem.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
So everybody come looking for help.
Yes, yes.
And I am there and I wanted to help as much people as I can. You understand? With our own good Jamaican herbs.
Now, all right. Say somebody come to you for, say, high blood pressure. Now, which one of the herbs will you give to them?
Okay. A few of the herbs that I have a herb called spirit weed.
That's spirit weed.
Spirit weed.
Let me make a note. Yeah, go ahead.
It's a very, very, very good bush. The reason for that is because spirit weed contains magnesium. And you get to understand that magnesium level in the blood, if it is too low, then it causes the pressure to rise. You understand? And the next one is mango leaf. Our simple mango leaf. It is such an important and blessed leaf.
Oh my God.
And the next one is the breadfruit leaf. Just simple leaf. When people come and ask me, I say to them, look, there's a breadfruit leaf? We have that? I say, yes. But no, you know.
Yeah.
And when I advise them and say, listen, even though I have it, if you go on holiday, you still put some in your suitcase and bring it back.
Yes, yes.
Because I'm not biased. I'm not only there for riches. I am there to help. You understand?
But I mean, you know, those are things that we grow up around. And I remember growing up, my parents used to give us as the herbs. Now, chocolate and Milo is just on a Sunday. In the week, pure bush, as we would call it. It's just pure bush.
Exactly.
And, you know, since I'm an adult here, I keep wondering, you know, where did our parents get all of that knowledge from to know that that bush is, you know, will able to help you for a tummy ache like Cersei.
Exactly.
You know, how you know, I don't know if you can explain that one. How did they get that knowledge?
I think when you look at life in general, there's a beginning for everything. And common knowledge was also given by God, you know?
Yes.
So, him teach one person. And then the other person pass it down, like creation. So the people who use it must get like a spiritual guidance in the first place.
Yes.
Taught him to pick this bush and make it. And then that person pass on the knowledge to another one. And then it come down the line.
Yes.
But somewhere along the line, a lot of things have been cut off by our generation, because our generation not really want to do a lot of these natural stuff.
Yes.
Everybody wants to stay and looking pretty by using the other things.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work.
And they are making big profit off it as well, because big companies have been making big profit off our own herbs. I remember a couple of years ago, I see a company from here came to Jamaica to run a survey. At the time, they were doing just tea, just ordinary tea.
Yeah.
And they came to Jamaica to do survey on how, you know, what do we use some of these herbs for and stuff like that. And before you know it, they were selling everything. They were selling lemongrass. They were every single leaf they were selling.
Everything.
And I said, look at us, sitting there with all of that herbs. We have a tea factory in Jamaica, and yet we let somebody else come in the country and take it away from us. You know?
That's what always happened to us.
Okay. Now, there's something else that we always go to the doctor and they always say that we have cholesterol. What kind of herbs do you have for that one?
Well, some of the same herbs that treat diabetes and high blood pressure, some of the same herbs that work for cholesterol as well.
Okay.
But we have this thing called tuna. Some people know it as prickly pear.
Yes. Our cactus.
Our cactus.
Cactus.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's a very good thing for high cholesterol.
Really?
So here's the guava leaf.
Yes. So how do you prepare the cactus? Do you just boil it and drink it, or?
No. Sometimes you don't have to boil it. It's an easy thing to extract, and anything can be extracted without boiling, then you can do so.
Okay.
That's all you do. We just cut it open, because it's normally closed.
Yes.
So we cut it open and cut them down in strip. And put it in the water. Soak it for at least 24 hours before you start to use it.
And you drink it.
And then you start to drink it.
I used to see my grandmother. I used to see my grandmother have that in a jug, you know, drinking it for blood pressure as well. Oh my God.
It's also good for ligament problems and swelling ankles, feet, you know, the prostate, and all of those things.
You mean the cactus?
The same cactus.
Oh my word.
It's a blessed plant.
Yes.
I asked my father to plant it, and he planted it himself. And then sent it for me.
Okay, okay. Now, next thing that I want to ask you before we close this segment, because you know something, we can't take 1 week and do this, you know, we have to take 2 weeks and do this. You understand? The next thing that I wanted to ask about lupus.
Yes.
Because that has been a lot of even young people have been suffering from lupus.
Yes.
What kind of herbs do you have for that one?
Well, lupus is not a one herb thing, because lupus is a overactive immune system. So we have plenty of things to put together. For instance, aloe vera, black pepper, eucalyptus, lemongrass, black sage, guinea hen weed, and turmeric. A few of those, you're going to make them together.
So you mix all of those together?
All in one pot. Boil it for about, say, 15, 20 minutes.
Yes.
And let it simmer, and when it cool, you start to drink.
All right. Now, there's something else that I want to ask you before we close this segment. Because, you know, when you're going to start taking herbs, sometimes you have to detox.
Yes.
Which one of these herbs that, you know, we can get to detox?
Okay. Guinea hen weed is good. Rice bitters is good.
Rice bitters?
Yes. King of the forest is good. So is a quassia bark, which we call bitterwood in Jamaica.
Yes, I know that one.
Those are good herbs for detoxing. You see?
So you boil those together as well?
You can boil them together if you do want to, because majority of the time when somebody come to me for help, they want to get those, I want half a packet or I want 1 packet. I said, no, you mix them together and then it works better. It is more potent for the problem.
Okay.
Because you see, most of the time a person come and they do want to buy the things, but they don't want to buy it because they want to spend the money on something else.
Yes, yes, yes. And
I would say to them, say, no, 1 pack won't help you. Do a combination of herbs. The models recommend you the herbs in odd numbers.
Yes, yes.
So start with at least 3.
Yeah.
Many people doesn't mind do it, but some a bit skeptic.
Okay, okay, okay.
You see?
Okay, yes, yes.
But they do find help out of our good Jamaican herbs.
Okay. That's very good. So we're going to close this segment now. And we'll come back next week. Because, you know, as I said to you, we couldn't just take one week and do it because a lot of people want to hear more. So just in case we have some viewers who, you know, maybe next week they won't be able to see the show. If they want to get in touch with you, how can they get in touch with you and where can they find you in Brixton?
Yeah, they can find me in Brixton Station Road. And my mobile number is 079 601 89389.
Okay.
That's Didas. You just give me a call and then I will point you in the right direction.
Okay, so thank you so much, Didas.
You're welcome.
And we'll talk again next week, all right?
Thank you very much.
So, viewers, there you have it. Didas here, talking to us about the different herbs that he have and, how it can help you. So, if you want to know more, please make certain that you tell your friends about the show and come back next week and you'll know some more about the herbs. So, stay where you are as Caribbean Gateway continues.